Muay Thai is the art of Thailand, a national treasure, and to lose a Muay Thai world title to a foreigner on Thai soil, in Bangkok no less, is unthinkable to the Thai conscience. A lot of pressure on Stamp Fairtex here. A very capable opponent in Allycia Rodrigues. Had a breakout year in 2017, Rodrigues. Became the Sao Paulo Muay Thai champion in an undefeated year. But the biggest win of her career came last year. She defeated 12-time WPMF world champion Tharanchonok to become the Ayatua Miracle champion. She actually stopped Tharanchonok. Look out for the right roundhouse kick, the front kick, and the potent elbows of Allycia Rodrigues. She's been training with Leo Elias in preparation for this one. Switched trainers, has been working on her punching power. Stamp 63-16-5 Muay Thai record. 5-0 in mixed martial arts with 4 finishes. The former Atomweight kickboxing world champion defending her Muay Thai world title tonight. Nice punching down the centre there from Stamp Fairtex. We saw her training partner, Wonder Girl Fairtex, win earlier on tonight against KC Carlos. Stamp undefeated in 1 Muay Thai. She is known as a decision queen. Actually hasn't scored a knockout in kickboxing or Muay Thai in over 4 years. Look for the overhand right there. The Project armbands adorn the biceps of Stamp Fairtex, part of the Muay Thai athlete's outfit. Very traditional. In the old days, when the Thai warriors went to war, they would tie strips of cloth from a loved one's clothes around their arms to bring them luck and remind them of who they were fighting for. That's where the Project armband originated from. It's part of the beautiful traditions, the very old and a very superstitious martial art that is Muay Thai. Filling up process so far as Stamp goes to the breadbasket of Rodrigues. Stamp, who began training in Muay Thai as a 5-year-old to avoid bullying in high school. One of her first fights as a 6-year-old, winning by knockout with knees. Soon became a 2-division Northeastern Thailand champion. In her mixed martial arts career, only B Nguyen has taken her the distance. The other 3 opponents have only lasted a combined time of under 17 minutes. End of the first round, we go to the towels. A big hello to Ibtisam Taya in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And also to Jason Hode in Australia. And also Stuart Smith in Colesville, Leicestershire. Mitch, your thoughts after 1 round?
Good first round. I felt this matchup would come down to Stamp's hands against Alicia's kicks, and that's kind of what's playing out now. Stamp is a rising star right now across all 3 sports, but Allycia is known to feed on star power, and she has also been known to steal the show on occasion, but she needs to get a little bit more active here. Stamp knows that you need to start fast and continue that momentum, and that's what she's doing. Allycia started out a little bit slower in that first round. She needs to pick things up, shift gears, and start putting up pace and earn the respect of Stamp Fairtex.
Stamp, who won the Atomweight kickboxing world title by beating Kai Ting Chuang, won the Atomweight Muay Thai world title by beating Jenna Todd. In the rematch under kickboxing rules, Jenna took the world kickboxing title from Stamp Fairtex. Nice side kick there from Stamp. Smiles at Allycia Rodrigues. Let's see if Allycia can get on the inside and work those elbows she's renowned for. Problem is, though, when you go on the inside, you get Stamp tying you up in that vice-like clinch of hers and drilling knees to your breadbasket. Or as Mitch likes to say, knees that move your organs. Thought about the front kick there. Rearranged. Thank you, Mitch. Referee wants to see more engagement here. Referee Yongsak. 5 rounds this one. Title match. 4 rounds gloves. The art of 8 weapons. in employment in its entirety here. They clinch. Knees from Allycia Rodrigues. Referee breaks them. You've got to stay active in the clinch. Jab from Stamp. Another jab from Stamp. Jab to inside leg kick from the champion. Very quick turnaround on Stamp, and what a turnaround at that. Competing a few weeks ago in August under mixed martial arts rules, where she completely annihilated Sunisa Sisen, and now defending her world title in Muay Thai. That is amazing. Not only competing so close together in such a short time frame, but doing so in two different sports, just goes to show what type of athlete Stamp Fairtex is. Right roundhouse kick there from Stamp. Punching combinations down the centre, they love it. The girls out of Fairtex, Wonder Girl Fairtex, Stamp Fairtex, are straight line punches down the corridor, down the tube. Rodrigues needs to put the foot down soon, Mitch. She needs to start landing some telling blows and letting Stamp know she is here and she is game, as Stamp backs her off Dragon with the right hand.
Yeah, Stamp's starting to take control of this matchup. She's really putting together her combinations nicely. She's controlling Allycia. Allycia needs, all she has is that push kick. All she has are those roundhouse kicks. She has to start putting things together. She has to disguise those kicks with some punches. Get Stamp thinking about the other 8 weapons of Muay Thai, because right now, all she has to worry about is that left lead leg.
An overwhelming 92% of fans playing the one fantasy game, the world's largest martial arts fantasy game, or the One Super app, tipping a win for Stamp Fairtex tonight. Of those 93%, 27% saying she'll do it in 3 rounds. End of the round, we go to the towels. Folks, wherever you're watching around the world, hope you're enjoying it. Big hello to Martin Horgan in Cork, Ireland, and to Matt Lucas in Bangkok. Matt's actually the one who teaches Stamp Fairtex English. If you've seen Stamp, this week in her media interviews, she started conducting interviews in English, just showing what an amazing human being she is all round. Mitch, your thoughts after that round?
Allycia was able to land a nice little right elbow inside one of those exchanges. Stamp is all about volume in her striking matchups, whether it's kickboxing or Muay Thai. Stamp puts a high pace on her opponents, overwhelming her opponents with multi-shot combinations. The only woman that was able to have success against Stamp Fairtex was Janet Todd, because Janet Todd outworked Stamp Fairtex. Janet Todd put a tremendous tempo on Stamp, and Stamp slowly started to slow down. That's what Rodrigues needs to do. Allycia needs to step up and start putting combinations together and use all the weapons that she has at her disposal.
World champion Adriana Moraes tweeting that Allycia Rodrigues is showing that Brazilian Muay Thai is no joke. She's into the 3rd round of 5 here against the champion Stamp Fairtex. Front kick there from Rodrigues, outside leg kick from Rodrigues. That's more like it from the South American, and Stamp, jab to kangaroo. Nicely done. Stamp circles off to her left, pokes out the jab. Another jab from Stamp, no right hand for company. Fake high check there from Allycia, goes the head kick. Stamp returns the favour. Long extension on the front kick, lead leg there from Rodrigues. Stamp ties up the leg, cracks a round kick, high check from Rodrigues. It's a very stop-start contest at the moment. A lot of respect being shown by both of these women. Of course, Rodrigues is familiar with Stamp, who's a worldwide name, but Stamp also familiar with Rodrigues, who has been in Thailand a long time and competing at a very high level. Originally from Fortaleza in northeastern Brazil, the same region that produced Thiago Alves, Hermes Franca and Marcus Aurelio in mixed martial arts. Fortaleza. Body shots from Stamp, then the hook upstairs. Nice 2-punch combination to a round kick from Stamp. Backs her off with that right hand to the orbital. I want to see Rodrigues pulling the trigger first, Mitch, because if she's sitting back looking to counter-attack, well, she's not even doing that.
Well, Allycia is known for her push kicks and her roundhouse kicks. That's what she does best, and she has really good accuracy with them. But Stamp is beating her to the punch, literally. She's stepping in and she's throwing multi-shot combinations, wide, hard, fast punches. And this is where Allycia can have some success inside this clinch. Through that close range boxing and those elbows, Alicia's been able to land some of those, but Stamp just keeps pouring it on. And as we approach the end of the third round here, this is still Alicia's moment. She can still capitalize here, but it's things like that, catching and countering immediately. For every 1 or 2 kicks that Alicia's throwing, Stamp is landing 4, 5 punches.
It's one of the favorite techniques of Stamp Fairtex, the catch and counter. We've seen her do it against Jenna Todd. Uppercut there, misses for Rodrigues. Stamp jab, 2 off the ropes. Nicely done. Turning left hook from Stamp. Drifts off, creates space. Front kick from Rodrigues. Front kick from Stamp. Round kick just before the bell, and there's the end of the round. We go to the towels. Big hello to another one of our favorites, Mia Kang. I know Mia enjoys all the One Championship action, particularly the One Super Series Muay Thai. And over in India, we say hello to Arman Yunus. Hope you're enjoying it. Folks, let us know where you're watching from. Follow us at One Championship on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Mitch, how do you see it so far?
And the Stamp has been forged in the fire of those high-pressure 5-round wars. You can see it. She just knows what to do in these situations. And now as we're approaching rounds 4 and 5, she's been there. She's had the spotlight on her. So she knows how to stay composed and how not to let the magnitude of this moment get the better of her. We're just not seeing Allycia pull the trigger. We're not seeing her dump everything out. But now we're entering the 4th and 5th rounds. These are very important rounds in Muay Thai. Allycia is still in this. She's still game, and she still carries power in those kicks. But Stamp is not going to let up. She's going to keep that pressure on Allycia.
It is time for Rodrigues to go. She's got to go now. I've got Stamp Fairtex ahead, winning every round so far on my unofficial scorecard. 30-27 after 3. Front kick from Rodrigues. In close now, throws a knee. Can she bully Stamp on the inside? Stamp is incredibly strong. You talk to her training partners, not only the likes of Wonder Girl Fairtex, but her male training partners, the likes of Yodson Clyde Fairtex, and they tell you that when they are in the clinch with Stamp Fairtex, you need the jaws of life to get out of her grapple. And as you heard Rich Franklin say earlier on to Steve, when Stamp kicks the heavy bag or kicks the pads, it's like hearing a cannon blast. Incredibly powerful individual. Chance for the elbows and knees for Rodrigues now. Referee breaks them. Okay, Mitch, time to play coach. If you're in the corner of the Brazilian, what are you telling Rodrigues to do?
Well, now she's established that she has a strong push kick. I'd like to see her fake that push kick, lift the lead leg up, and just give a bit of a feint. After she feints, then she can throw something else. Throw the hands, throw kicks, step in with the knees, because she's scoring here inside these close exchanges, these range of that clinch. She's doing a good job of landing inside that clinch. But it's just these moments. It's when Stamp lets it go and puts those hand combinations together. That's what's giving her a hard time. She's dominant inside that clinch with the elbows.
Body shot on the inside. Glances to her corner, does Rodrigues. Goes to the liver of Stamp. Right hand from Rodrigues. Now trying to duke it out with the champion. Tries to kill the overhand elbow. There's another dipping liver shot. Very effective technique, the liver shot. Said to be the most painful way to get knocked out. closes down the entire body. You look at the great liver shot artists over the years in kickboxing and Muay Thai, the likes of Andy Sauer, Ernesto Hoost, did it with perfection. Rodrigues edges forward, clinches up with the champion, throws a short knee off the left leg. Seconds ticking down here in the penultimate round. Some better signs from Allycia Rodrigues, but still not enough. We are going to go into the fifth and final. And Stamp finishes with a front kick. Brandon in St. Louis, Missouri. John Arcidiacono in Southwest Sydney. And Chris McLawn in Texas. All enjoying the one championship action. It's a new breed live from Bangkok, Thailand. Dragon, 3 more minutes remaining.
That was a better round for Allycia. She was scoring successfully inside that clinch. I never like to say an athlete is getting tired, but it looked like Stamp slowed down at the end of that fourth round. We could see Allycia was pushing forward, and Stamp wasn't countering the same as she did in 2 and 3. Allycia was starting to put together the hands and exploring more of her options, and that was giving Stamp a bit of a hard time. This is the 5th round. I don't know what the scorecards are like, but I think that Stamp's got an advantage. So I do believe that Allycia needs a knockdown or a KO if she wants to capture the victory here tonight and become the new queen of the Atomweights in Muay Thai division.
What do you think, folks, around the world? Do you think that Allycia Rodrigues did enough to win the 4th round, or has Stamp taken all 4 so far? 3 minutes remaining for Allycia Rodrigues to somehow turn the tide, somehow swing the pendulum. It will take a Herculean effort. Checks the low kick. Nice push kick, belly button through the back. Push kick again. Now the push kick's coming into play for Rodrigues. But you're not going to knock out Stamp Fairtex with the push kick. You want to use the push kick to set up something else. They're not going to score tremendously. You force Stamp back, then you come over the top like that. Short right hand, and Stamp moves in for the clinch. Referee breaks them. Push kick again. You can hear the corner of Rodrigues barking instructions in Portuguese. They're liking something they're seeing here, and certainly the work rate has increased from Allycia Rodrigues. Is it too little too late, though? The front kicks are scoring for her. The hands are starting to land on the inside. Stamp has slowed down. Is having 2 matches in the span of a few weeks in 2 different rule sets, taking its toll now on Stamp Fairtex. Usually, Mitch, if there's one thing we know about Stamp amongst many things, is that her gas tank never depletes.
Yes, Stamp Fairtex is an absolute workhorse in the gym. She's always working on different skills, but she spent so much time working on her grappling and her wrestling that sometimes she doesn't get to spend as much time on the striking as a lot of these full-time striking athletes do, like Allycia does. So Stamp has to spread her time across all the martial arts, and we're not really seeing that here tonight, but we're starting to see the gas tank. It might be she has overdone herself, overtrained, because Allycia is starting to take control. That push kick is not a typical push kick. It looks like she's throwing the toes into the stomach of Stamp Fairtex, which creates kind of a stabbing motion. She's not hitting her with the heel or the ball of the foot. She's trying to dig into the stomach of Stamp Fairtex. But Allycia still looks fresh. She should have pulled the trigger earlier in rounds 1 and 2, and then she might have more success on the scorecards.
I think you summed it up well there, Dragon. If only she'd done more of this earlier on. But don't forget, earlier on, Stamp Fairtex had a full gas tank. It was a different Stamp Fairtex in the opening 3 rounds that wasn't allowing Allycia Rodrigues to do these sort of techniques, to get this sort of volume and work rate we're seeing. But now Allycia has slowed down. She doesn't keep the momentum going, allows Stamp to back her up. Now they clinch in the corner, final seconds. No big power salvo. That's the end of the round. That's the end of the contest. We are going down to the judges here in Bangkok.
Wow, what a battle between two of the Atomweight elites. A lot of good clinch exchanges in there. A lot of elbows landed by both ladies. And they clinch and they immediately start firing. There's a beautiful left hand from Allycia. I would have loved to see that all throughout the match. But I think she had a strategy, she had a game plan, and she tried to stick to it. And it was kind of a crescendo. She just slowly built up because she knew that Stamp might tire in the 4th and 5th. But she didn't quite pull the trigger quick enough, and she didn't have the power behind those shots to stop Stamp Fairtex. But Stamp Fairtex did a really good job in those first 3 rounds, countering, applying a lot of pressure, moving her feet, and really avoiding a lot of shots and not taking any damage.
Tremendous Bushido spirit between these two warriors. The amount of respect for each other. Allycia believes she's won it. Let's go to Dom Lau.
This match was presented to you by Food Panda. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner. And new 1 Super Series Atomweight Muay Thai World Champion, Allycia